This video provides a calm, factual orientation to LexisNexis consumer reports. It is not legal or financial advice. The goal is to explain concepts and not tactics. LexisNexis Risk Solutions is a consumer reporting agency. They supply data used in risk assessment but do not make insurance or credit decisions. You may also hear the term CLUE report, CLUE, CLUE, or the Comprehensive Loss Underwriting Exchange, is an insurance-specific reporting product. CLUE reports are provided by LexisNexis Risk Solutions, but they are distinct from the full LexisNexis consumer disclosure, which can include a broader range of information. This video focuses on LexisNexis consumer disclosures at a high level, not on CLUE reports specifically. Because these reports operate in the background, errors can remain unnoticed until they affect insurance or financial decisions. A consumer disclosure is simply a copy of what data exists. Requesting one does not imply a dispute. At a high level, consumer disclosure requests can be initiated through different channels. LexisNexis allows consumer disclosure requests to be made online or via telephone. Regardless of how the request is initiated, identity verification and controlled access are typically used before a disclosure is provided. This overview is provided for orientation only and is not instructions on how to submit a request. This is often the first time consumers see how much historical information can be associated with a single file. The objective is accuracy. Reviewing a report is informational and not adversarial. The following slides are optional reference material. They are included only to show where the systems live publicly, not to provide instructions. This is the public LexisNexis Risk Solutions consumer homepage. It explains who they are, the types of data they maintain, and where the consumer disclosures originate. This slide is shown only to provide a visual orientation to the public-facing site, not as instructions on how to submit a request. This is the Consumer Disclosure Request page used by LexisNexis Risk Solutions. It's where consumers can submit a request for their LexisNexis consumer disclosure, and it shows the type of identity verification typically required. This slide is included only for visual orientation to the public-facing request page, not as instructions on how to complete the form. Access to the LexisNexis consumer disclosure is typically controlled by using a PIN. This PIN is issued separately, often by mail, after the consumer disclosure is requested. This controlled access step helps ensure that the disclosure is viewed only by the verified consumer. This screen is shown only to illustrate the type of access control used, not as instructions on how to retrieve documents.